Hey, it's Dr. Deal with 5 ways some parents pass on generational pain. And that leads me to number one is some mothers, when they had a negative relationship with their ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, and that son looks just like that person, they tend to treat them just like that person. And that leads me to number two. If a dad had a negative relationship with his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, and his daughter is the spitting image of that person, and that dad, every time he sees her, treats her like she is that person, that doesn't make that child feel good. And that leads me to number three is when if you didn't plan to have a child and you feel like that child screwed up your life, even though you made the child and you did the action to create the child, but you let that child know every day, almost like they were not wanted. And that leads me to number four is when you're constantly reminding your child that they have so many negative characteristics of that their dad or their mom. You're making them feel like they're not good enough. And that leads me to number five is where you're punishing your child subconsciously because they remind you so much of that ex-husband or that ex-wife or ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. If this is you, your children are taking in these emotions and they're suffering. A friend of mine reached out to me and showed me a TikTok, a guy who was going to commit suicide, but he stopped, but he felt like generational pain was passed down through his parents. And one statement that he made, and I'm gonna tag him in this video, but one statement he made was, "You created me to hate me." And you don't want to make your children feel like this. And you may not be doing this on purpose, but this is a video to help you identify if you are. If you're doing this, please take a step back and realize what you're doing to your children. You're making them feel like they're not wanted. You're leaving them in pain. You're leaving them searching for love and searching for peace. And we don't want to do that. You want to love your children. And you may love them, but this language is hurting them. And that is my tip. Have a great weekend. Bye.